Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bruce Konechny. Welcome to One Man's Voice. And today is February 16, 2019. Now, I've heard over the course of the last couple of days this outrageously ridiculous, childish. She must have used a crayon. AOC must have used a crayon to come up with this Green New Deal because it's absurd. It's a childish program that will never work. Stop using cars in America? Most people live in commuter cities or commuter towns, which means that they have to travel to their work. Most people use the railway system. Some people use aircraft to get back and forth for their businesses. But now, just look at California for a moment, you Democrats, because California has a high-speed rail that they've spent $64 billion on, which was only supposed to be $10 billion, $64 billion, and it's not even completed. The governor shut it down. It says it's ridiculous. $10 billion of that money came from you Democrats around the world, around the country, and he's not paying it back. They wasted your money. They wasted the taxpayers' money on this high-speed rail to go from San Francisco to Los Angeles. That's what AOC wants in the country. They've been working on this for years, and it failed. And now she's telling us that in 12 years, because of climate change, it's going to be like World War II, and many people will die because of bad air quality. I'm making note of that because in 12 years, I'm going to throw it back in her face, calling you how stupid and ignorant you were 12 years ago. Because she is stupid and ignorant. She used a crayon to create this green program. She wants to redo all of the houses and all of the apartment buildings and all of the businesses in this country to make them green. That is going to cost trillions of dollars. Who's going to pay for it? Who cares? She doesn't care. She's throwing this trash out there, and you Democrats are sitting there going, well, I think that's a good idea. We should do that. Let's get rid of airplanes. That's what she wants to do also. How are you going to get around the world? High-speed trains? I don't think so. You're literally, understand that. If we're going to get rid of airplanes and just use high-speed trains, we're literally shutting ourselves off from the rest of the world. And the Democrats have accused Republicans of trying to do that for years. Building the wall is shutting us off. The NAFTA deal, not going along with the NAFTA deal, is like building a wall, shutting us off from the rest of the world. But that's what AOC wants to do. And she can't, think about this, that's costing trillions of dollars just to stop air travel, to stop using cars, and to redo all of the buildings in America. That's going to cost more. She was talking about $78 trillion that the military got. Of course, that's over the lifetime of the military. But that $78 trillion is a drop in the bucket compared to what she wants. While at the same time, the Democrats want to open borders and allow people to come into this country who have no skills, who have no abilities, but want to come here for a better life. But they will get it under AOC because even those who can't or won't work will get money. Because that's redistribution of wealth. That's socialism. You work hard every day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. You work 40 plus hours. They're going to tax you at 50 to 60%, and they're going to give your money that you worked hard for to lazy, insignificant individuals who could care less about working. Is that right? I don't think so. So how are we gonna even achieve some of the things that we want to achieve if we listen to AOC? She's a child. She's 28 years old. According to psychologists and psychiatrists today, the human mind does not develop until they're 26 years old. So that means she's had 2 years and she's done no critical thinking. Because if she did do critical thinking, she would understand what she's talking about is stupid and ignorant. But she's not going to give in. She thinks she's right. I'm leaving it up to you, Democrats, because you're the ones. You're the ones that have to make the decisions about your party's leadership. The socialists that want to destroy this nation. The socialists who grew up in a democratic society with a capitalist system, who became rich and powerful, want to change this country to socialist so you can't become rich and powerful. Only they can. If that's what you want, continue to back the Democratic Party. If not, you need to either come up with a third party that betters the Democrats or the socialist Democrats and betters the Republican Party so you get your candidates in there to keep the Democratic Republic going and a capitalist system going. Is the capitalist system fair? No, it really isn't. Because it allows the top few who have the brains and the ability to create to become rich. Look at Bill Gates. Look at how much money. He's the richest man in the world. Why? Because he had an idea and he went forward with that idea, and now we have Microsoft. Without thinkers creating new ideas, we falter, we fall behind and become a third world nation. But that's not us, is it? So yes, it is unfair that one man comes up with a brilliant idea, he hooks up with another man who has a brilliant idea, and together they become rich. But look at how many people are working for him. How many people have jobs? See, they don't talk about that. They just said it's wrong for him to be rich. But if there's 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, 100,000 people working for that man, his riches are making other people successful. And that's what our capitalist system is all about. Socialism doesn't care about success. Equal distribution of funds, whether you're working or not. And what happens to those that are on Social Security? How about military retirements or civil retirement programs? Do you lose your money because AOC wants to take it away from you to give it to somebody who's lazy and insignificant? Last point here. We are moving forward in technology. Eventually, probably in the next 5 or 6 years, you're going to see less and less cashiers. You're going to handle your own groceries. And I went to Fry's the other day, and I saw this little handheld thing, and I said, "What's that?" They said, "Well, when you pick up your products, you just scan your products. And in scanning your products, you just go to the checkout, and it's already all calculated for you. So you walk away, you pay your bill, and walk away. They don't even need cashiers anymore. And they have the self-checkout lines. Some fast food restaurants are going to be going to self-checkout. You walk into Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's or In-N-Out Burger, and you sit there, you wipe your card, you say, "This is what I want, this is what I don't want." Hit the button, your order goes to the people in the back, and a few minutes later, someone brings out your tray, and you pick it up at the counter. that does away with cashiers. How many other jobs, minimal jobs? Look at with ATM cards and automatic transfers. You can do it on your phone. You don't need cashiers anymore. Do you understand that those jobs that people are coming here with high school and no high school education aren't going to be able to fill because they don't have the education capable of handling it? What are you going to do? How many Americans will fall from the workforce when they cancel some of these jobs? That's modernization. That's moving forward. That's evolution, which the Democrats want to believe in evolution. It is. So we're going to hand out trillions of dollars to pay for people to learn new jobs? I don't think so. And how about bringing new people into this country that don't speak English? First, you got to teach a language that so that they can communicate with everybody else when they get into the workforce. This is a ridiculous attitude of the Democratic leadership in our country. They don't want you, American Democrats. They could care less about you. They are the party of the KKK. They could care less about the black people in this country. And look about the State of the Union. All of the good things that President Trump talked about, and they sat on their hands. And look when they said, we will not be a socialist nation. They sat on their hands, meaning they want a socialist nation. They should have stood up and applauded him, but they didn't. Because they want socialism. They want to destroy your lives because they already have the power and they make money and they don't have to worry about it. And you think they're going to pay 60% out of their income to help support you? Absolutely not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bruce Konechny. Thank you for listening to One Man's Voice. You have yourself a great day.